I am Elisa D'Agostino. I went to San Francisco State University and studied film production and cinema, and I am a freelance filmmaker, and I am super excited to be working with Canvasback to film some of what their organization is about and what they do in the Marshall Islands, helping the Marshallese people, some of them seeing for the first time and some of them hearing for the first time, and I'm going to try to capture that on film. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm Bethany. I'm currently a student at Cal State East Bay. I'm studying speech pathology and audiology. I was able to go to the islands last year with Canvasback, and it was when I was first starting out, and I went there to study audiology and also bring sign language to the islands because the deaf they don't really have any forms of communication or anything, so I wanted to introduce that, and I had every intention on going back. I didn't know it would be so soon. It was kind of a last minute decision to come, and I'm really, really excited, and I'm more prepared this time, and I'm making packets for the deaf, and they're all translated in Marshallese and ready to go, and I'm excited to do more audiology with the audiologist there, so yay.
So, and then we have another Moena alumni. We have Sterling Spence, and his band. I've been following his band. I mean, it's all original. I mean, I can't believe how you guys write everything. It's what you're going to hear tonight is going to be amazing.
So my name's Sterling, like Annabelle said, and this is Little Trouble, and on the left is Mr. Christian Liang. This guy on the box is Smiley Mike. That's his name, as you can see from the smile. We are the Coyote Bandits. We're out of Riverside, California. I grew up here in Benicia, but everybody else is from Riverside or met in Riverside at a little university called La Sierra. We've been on tour now for most of the summer, over 2 months. We're finishing August 25, so like a little over a week we still have to go. And the whole summer we've been raising funds for Canvasback. 100% of the proceeds from what we're doing go directly to them, so we're not taking any money on our own. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sinners, let's go down, let's go down, won't you come on down? Oh, sinners, let's go down, down in the river to pray. Wherever the dream is gone, over Jordan. I know I hear my name, but I'm stuck in this journey, and I cannot get away. For I'm now way out over Jordan. I know I hear my name, but I'm stuck in this journey, and I cannot get away. Oh Lord, I cannot get away. Yes, Lord, I cannot get away. Let me tell you about this tour that we're on. So it started out as, yeah, is that good? Okay, it goes with this next song, I promise. So we're on a tour from La Sierra University, like we said, right? And it started out this way. I was taking a class in entrepreneurship, and I was in the class, and the project was to write a fictional business plan for just write a fictional business plan. So I got together and I said, all right, what would I like to write about if I could write about anything, because it's all made up. And I said, well, I'm going to get all my friends, I'm going to put them in an RV and bring all my instruments, and we're going to travel around the country, and we're going to raise a ton of money for an organization that's doing incredible good, and we're not going to take anything for ourselves. And so I submitted this plan. And the teacher came back and he says, I'm going to fund that. I said, yeah, right. I mean, who's going to give money to us? I mean, they're not even wearing shoes. So, and he said, well, I'm going to fund it. And I said, yeah, okay. So I didn't believe him, but he ended up sending us money. He sent us $5,000 to cover our gas and food and production of CDs. We have about $8 per person per day to eat, so that's cool. We've been eating out of cans for a little bit. That was okay. A lot of, baked beans are not bad if you just take them right out of the can, I'm just saying. But one of the problems with the business plan is that I said we were going to travel around in an RV, and I didn't have one because it was a fictional business plan, right? But I didn't do anything about it because it was finals week, and I was, thinking about other stuff. I still didn't really believe that this thing was going to happen. So, hey, by the way. So we were sitting there, and about a week later, we hadn't looked at all. Canvasback gave me a call, and they said, hey, there's somebody out in New Mexico who wants to donate an RV to us. Do you want it? And I said, yes. Yes, we want that. So we drove out to New Mexico, and we picked up this RV, and we've been traveling around in it ever since. It's been pretty cool. It's parked out front. You can see it. It's called The Den. But anyway, the place we went is a place called Los Alamos, New Mexico. Does anybody know about Los Alamos? All right, cool. Los Alamos, New Mexico is where the Los Alamos labs are, and that's where the country builds nuclear weapons, right? And the guy who donated this RV was the director of the Los Alamos lab. So the guy who's in charge of building the bombs gave us this RV. And our tour has a theme that says, there will be peace someday. So this has been our peace tour, and the guy who builds the bombs gave us our transportation, so that's pretty cool. An angel white hand grabs the steps of the steeple. Hail Mary, being sung by the people. From young and I'm foolish, and I'm full of the fury. Mother of grace, what have you done to me, fire? On the mesa, Romeo's down in the dust.
shivers, but sure would be prettier with you. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, when I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Hey! You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, when I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
See Alina right now.
All along it was a fever, a cold sweat, hot-headed believer. Threw my hands in the air, said, "Show me something." He said, "If you dare, come a little closer." Round and around and around and around we go. Now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay. It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given. Oh, round and around and around and around we go. Now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. And it takes me all the way. I want you to stay. The reason I hold on, 'cause I need this hold on. It's funny you're the broken one when I'm the only one who needed saving. When you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel
this time to just tell you a little bit about Canvasback since we haven't really done it yet. By the way, this whole tour we've been trying to raise money. For the last 2 months, a little over 2 months we've been on tour, we've raised $45,000 so far. We're pushing for 50,000 by the end of the tour in a week, so that's, I think we have a chance to do it. I want to tell you, I want to invite Alex, who, his official title is Coyote Wrangler, and he takes care of us, keeps us on track, and he's going to tell you a little bit about Canvasback.
Does he make the food? Does he make the
No, but he washes the dishes always, which is very important.
I spent a year with Sterling, Micronesia. So Micronesia is close to my heart, and that's part of why I'm on this tour. So I'm going to tell you what Canvasback does, but in order to understand Canvasback, you have to understand Micronesia because that's where they work. So after World War II, the Micronesian islands, let me tell you where it is. If you go to Hawaii and then keep going just as far again, you'll be in Micronesia. There are thousands of islands just in that expanse of Pacific Ocean. But after World War II, the islands were kind of battered because they were part of the theater of war. And at the same time, the United States had this new technology, this great technology, the atomic bomb. And so they picked a spot in Micronesia, and they said, right there, Bikini Atoll, we're going to test this new bomb here. And so over the course of 12 years after World War II, they did 23 nuclear tests on Bikini Atoll. And one of the bombs was the largest the United States had ever detonated, the Castle Bravo test. And it was so big, in fact, that the fallout spread miles farther than they thought it would. And so on the surrounding islands and atolls, children saw ash falling from the sky. But they ran out and they stuck out their tongues because they'd never seen snow before. So this is Micronesia. They're out of the way, and they're so far out of the way that things happen that can happen there without us knowing or without us understanding. And at the same time, though, the United States was supplying Micronesia with food because there's tiny islands. Many of them are just coral atolls. They can't grow much. And so the United States sent what was cheapest, what lasted a long time. Canned foods, a lot of Spam was popular at the time. They sent refined white sugar, refined white flour, and that diet stuck. That's what they ate because it was easy, so the Micronesians adopted it. And that bred a culture of diabetes so bad that today, if you're over 35 in Micronesia, you have a 50% chance of having diabetes. It's a staggering statistic. So again, this is Micronesia. These are some of the problems they face. Now, Canvasback works in Micronesia, and they bring specialty medical care out there, which sounds kind of vague, so I'll tell you more. They run a full-time diabetes reversal clinic on the island of Majuro, where through vegan lifestyle and vegan diet, they actually reverse diabetes in the people who come through the program. So Canvasback is actually reversing that epidemic of diabetes in Micronesia. And at the same time, throughout the year, they'll send teams of surgeons and medical specialists out to do surgery after surgery. They'll send out orthopedic surgeons, for instance, who will do like knee replacements to make people who are crippled, who are lame, walk again, able to work again, support themselves. They'll bring out dentists to see adults and children alike who've never seen a dentist before, because they don't have those where they are. The last team that went out was a team of ophthalmologists, and you can ask Mrs. Spence about it. But in 2 weeks, they did 209 cataract surgeries. So 209 people who were blind can see again. So it's incredible what Canvasback does because it's permanent, it's life-changing, and it lasts a long time. It's no simple thing. At the same time, Canvasback runs off of volunteer support, volunteer time, volunteered supplies, volunteered money. This is a benefit tour. So we're asking if you want to be a part of this with us, if you want to help us reach that 50,000 or more, see us afterwards. We take cash, credit, checks. If you can't donate in such a way, we'd love to just talk to you and just to tell you more about what we do, the mission, because it's bigger than money. It's about people too. So either way, we'd love to talk to you afterwards. and make you a part of this somehow.
So the last place we played in Medford, Oregon, was this thing called Road Retreat, which is like it's like an AA kind of thing, chemical dependent problems. And we found one thing. For one, the people there were the nicest that anybody had been to us all tour, and it moved us in a way, and we learned something. We learned that when you share your stories, I mean, that's what they told us. They said when you share your stories, you have the ability then as a community to change the problems that hold us down. I love whenever Alex tells the story of Micronesia because it's a story that most people don't know. When we share it, we hope that together as a community we can do something to turn the problems around there. One of the things that you can do, like you said, is to donate. We have a lot of various ways if you want to donate. But we're like PBS. You donate to us, we give you a gift, you know. Also, if you want to do a monthly donation, which is one of the best ways, you know, $5 a month, $25 a month, $1 billion a month, you won't notice it, and but it'll make a huge difference for us. There'll be peace someday. Yes, there will. There'll be peace someday. We pray to when will the bullets end? When will the sickness stop and a new earth begin? When will the people see, Lord, when will they stand? 'Cause I heard heaven's on the side of the revolution. Thank you guys so much.